So I must say a lot of academic research has been done and is being done on understanding microtask work and also on trying to improve the work condition in microtask work. So about what you're asking, right, about the devices and the technological infrastructure required to do microtask work, we have done a study actually together with Neha, who is on the panel today. And we have done a number of observations by observing how different workers in different countries around the world complete tasks and which devices they use. So for example, we have seen that a low internet connection or a low device has a critical influence on the type of tasks workers decide to do. For example, tasks that require watching a video, they would consume a lot of data in a data plan, right? So there are cases when we talk to these workers in which they told us that some tasks are not worth doing because they would spend more money from their data plan to actually stream the video they need to watch to complete the task, as compared to the money they actually get to complete the task, right? So it's not even the time they need to invest on the task, it's the actual money they need to put in terms of data consumption to complete the task, which is not worth the reward. And so on, right? Looking at the different devices, some tasks really require a desktop computer and a big display. For example, mobile phones are not great for tasks that require to go on a search engine and search information on the web and then come back on the task and fill in, for example, phone number information or email addresses information that you find online. It can be done, but it's very inefficient. It takes a lot of time, and therefore it's not worth the reward, the monetary reward attached to the task. Other issues we identified is that some tasks are generally poorly designed by people who are publishing the tasks, and this makes it difficult for workers to complete, right? It slows them down, and again, because they are paid for the number of tasks they complete, this means less money per hour, and so on. Looking geographically, we have observed, not surprisingly, that workers based in the United States of America have access to more recent and more powerful technology as compared to other workers, which again gives them an advantage on the type of tasks they can complete and how quickly they can complete. There are studies that looked at the demographics of the worker population. So specifically looking at the Amazon Mechanical Turk, which is the most popular microtask platform, as it was mentioned before. Obviously, things change over time, right? This worker population is changing. Some new workers join, some drop. But generally speaking, United States and India are the main countries where workers come from on Amazon Mechanical Turk. There are more or less 10,000 active workers over time on this platform. And in terms of gender, looking at these two main countries, in India, the worker population is more male than females, but in United States, there are more female workers as compared to male. In Philippines, which is, again, as was mentioned, another country from which content moderators and microtask workers are employed very often. In Philippines, the worker population is as a majority of female workers. Also, compared to the general population, these type of workers tend to be younger and have a lower income as compared to the average